Hotboxing, presented by Car Crush with hosts Emdognightmare and Boner's Battlefield. Stay tuned and don't go nowhere, you dingus.
Hello, you're listening to Hotboxing. This is an episode of Two Dipsticks and a Spark Plug. I'm Dipstick number 1, Boner Battlefield, aka a real boner of a time, and know the bare minimum about anything. Knows about the bare minimum about anything, including how to talk. And sitting next to me is...
I'm Emily, aka Emdognightmare. I know everything
number
about
2.
Nothing. I am Dipstick number 2, and I'm also an international playboy.
Damn, I gotta follow that up. I am Eyeball, aka the Spark Plug. I am an ASE certified technician. That's about all I know.
Well, I know she's a lot smarter than us. That's why she's the Spark Plug.
So you ask us questions, we don't answer them, and then Eileen answers them for real.
Yeah. That's pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah. Eileen, I believe our first block
party. What is going on here? I think they smoked some wacky when I had my back turned. Anyways, what she was trying to mumble out was, come to our block party August 17th. It is a Saturday. We know you want to be there. Eileen, can you tell us more about this block party?
Yes, I can, because I know where it's at. It's at 7700 Southeast Stark Street from 3 to 8 p.m. Be there.
Rupee Square.
Yeah.
All right.
Now to our questions. The real part that you came for.
Our first one is an email. Right in.
I almost said it's from Emily. Yes. Anyways, okay. We're ready. Hey, Hotbox ladies. I got a question for ya. What is bad gas? Is old gas bad gas? Why is it bad? Some of my dude friends swear they've never put old gas in their cars, and I've heard it gums up carburetors. Then my frugal hot rod buddy said, it burns, doesn't it? And said I could use 5-year-old gas, no problems. What gives? Love ya, sexy bitches.
At
From
first
Tiffany.
I thought you... and at first I thought you said baguettes. What is baguettes? And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure it's a bread. Maybe it's in the shape of a car?
She was asking about baguettes?
No, bad gas. Oh. I thought she said baguettes, though, at first.
The dreaded bad gas.
I have heard this so many times, and
I've had bad gas.
5 minutes ago? No.
Yeah, people. I swear, everyone tells me something different too. Yeah. I had to siphon out the gas in my car because someone said it was sitting and it would create all this gunk, and I don't know.
How many times have you had to do that?
A couple times.
More than once,
yeah.
maybe.
I bought a little instrument for this specifically because I was tired of sucking on bad gas. It is gross, people. Yeah.
You get really high.
You get real high.
Like the juvenile delinquents of the gas community.
I know. I do really like the smell of gas, though.
I mean, I do too, but...
Yeah. Not that kind of gas, guys. No, I've heard that so many times. I don't know. What is true? I would like to... I'm pondering the same question. But actually, last time I pumped old gas out of my car, there were little flakes in there. So, I don't know. Was that bad?
Your gas should not
my
be flaky.
gas had dandruff.
Did that next boyfriend put sugar in your gas tank, or?
No. It just had it seemed like gas, tank debris, like a little tiny bit of tank debris.
Some taint debris?
Some taint, not taint. Tank. No taint debris.
Tiffany, you know what? I'm glad that you wrote in with this question.
I am too.
Because I am also curious about bad gas myself.
Yeah. I mean, anytime. My 6th grade sense of humor is coming out on this one.
Just tonight?
Yeah. It's coming out hard and gassy on this one.
Where'd your mind go? I remember.
What do you know
Guys,
about
I'm not
gas?
gonna make a fart noise, okay? I know you're trying to get me to, but I'm not. No, I'm serious. I want to hear what Eileen has to say about bad gas.
Bad gas. I mean, it is bad gas. That's why it's called bad gas. But yes, the detonation level in the gasoline starts to deteriorate, and it's harder for it to
Spark?
blow,
Oh,
bang,
really?
whatever the hell it is.
Oh.
The boom.
How
the boom. There
long
we
does
go.
it take to get to be bad gas?
Not that long.
Oh, really?
So for example, like a 2-stroke lawnmower, every fall while I put my lawnmower away, I suck out the bad gas, because even if it sits in there for just, the 9 months of winter we have before we have to mow our lawns again, just in that little bit of time, I can't get my lawnmower to start.
Oh.
So-
What do you do with your bad gas when you take it out? Because I have a hard time getting rid of this gas.
Oh, I just, that's right. I go to my shop and just dump it. That's right.
Oh,
I have a,
well-
well,
What does the layperson do?
Yeah. What is a person that doesn't
What
have
is
a
your
shop?
Debbie garages and your Tiffany street jackers?
Street gassers. What do your street,
Street
gassers do?
So if I was...
Just a regular person.
I mean, I am a regular person.
Not
I
a
just
spark
mean-
plug, a dipstick? If you were a dipstick,
Superhero.
if you were a dipstick like us, what would you do?
What are the dipsticks think they're bad gas?
Take it out of my lawnmower and put it in my car, because it's only like a half a gallon of
Wait,
gas.
you can put it back in your car though? But what if
I'm
you're
just
taking
saying,
it?
if I took it out of my lawnmower,
Oh.
I was referring back to that question.
But what if you
Yeah.
took it out of your car?
And what if it was like 10 gallons?
So,
Yeah.
like, I stumped me. I don't know, because I take it to my work, and
Yeah.
Could you take it to a automotive shop and say, "Hey, can you get rid of my gas?"
I actually not going to say that I take it to my work ever, because I don't know the rules in Oregon. But no, that is a really good question. Like, where would a normal person take it? Because you don't want to try to fire that up back through the car again. Because, like they were
if you
saying, the
mix
bad
it
gas is bad because it will mess with your stuff inside, because it's not detonating correctly. But what you can do, and is if you have time, if you have an extra 10-gallon tank just lying around, put that old gas in there and just scoop little bits at a time, put them in your tank. I don't know.
Okay.
I
So,
would
like,
I would
less than-
recycle that way.
So like less than a half a gallon per tank, maybe, or maybe like
Yeah,
a
you don't
gallon
want to
per
do a
tank.
lot. No, not a gallon. I would just do a little bit, just so you can spread out
Right.
into. But do that, like if you fill up your car and add
And
a
do
little
it
bit
with
in there. You can
premium,
do
if you
that.
have
but
premium fuel, and if you have a high performance car.
no,
Or
no, that's where I'm
no.
talking about unleaded. I'm simple.
I mean, I don't even know what I've done with. Well, someone took the last bad gas I had to get out, but the bad gas I have now, I think is still in my gas thing. My gas can.
It's called a gas can.
Yeah. My gas thingamadoo jigger thing.
I think I'll look up this question after the podcast, because that's a really good question on how to get rid of that and what is EPA regulated and that kind of stuff.
All right.
How to get rid of it. So the next episode, I'll have the answer for you.
Okay. Bad gas. We'll reconvene on the bad gas and what you do with it and where you can take it.
Sorry, Tiffany.
We'll get
back
to
to
you.
you.
I feel we answered most of the question.
I'm just gonna have
just
like
don't use it.
500 gas cans with bad gas.
No, that's what it seems like is going to happen. Yeah, that's, I mean, Tiffany also, I feel like she might have a lot of bad gas cans too.
Or if you know your car's gonna sit that long, just pull it out and
Yeah, that
like
would
if
be
you
the
know if
smart
you're
thing.
like, oh, I'm gonna have it sit in the garage for 8 months, suck it out, put it into your other car, and the car that you're actually gonna
idea.
drive, and use it that way.
Well, and there's also a fuel stabilizer that you can put in.
That's what I've been doing. The
That's what I
seafoam
did
stuff.
For the, I just used a fuel stabilizer for the Corvette when I parked it this winter. You have to fill it all the way full and then drive it, and then put the bottle in and then drive it a little bit to get it going through all the lines. And
I
stuff.
use that seafoam stuff that
Yeah.
you put in the tank or whatever, with the gas, the new gas
Right,
that
yeah.
you put in there.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we could.
Yeah, what's a gas preservative? How does those things work? Like the fuel stabilizer. That's what I bought a fuel stabilizer, but you said it's the seafoam. I've heard of
I
the
bought
seafoam,
the
but-
seafoam stuff that you're supposed to put into your gas when you're like when you have it like sitting there for a while, you know.
Yeah, that's
After
what
you've
the
taken
fuel
the gas out.
stabilizer-
That helps like basically stabilize it
Okay.
into it being easier for it to detonate inside the vehicle.
Okay.
So is it like evaporation or something that makes it weird, or how does it get? Why does it change? Why does it change, Eileen?
You want to know the scientific molecules and how they
Is it going through the goth phase? Yeah. I mean, can you explain it in ways that we can understand it?
It scientifically changes the molecule pattern or the structure of the molecules inside the gas, and so it makes it
Just from
easier
sitting
for
out.
it to boom.
Yeah.
Just from sitting out, it will go bad though.
Sitting
so
out.
if
I thought you
why-
were talking about the foam stabilizer thing.
Oh yeah. Right.
That changes the molecules inside the gas itself to make it better. It's not going to be perfect like brand new gas, but at least it is able, so you can use that gas again.
Yeah.
Oh. So you wouldn't have to get that old gas out. You could use that stabilizer.
More
And
than
try it
likely,
out?
yes.
Well,
I'm not
probably
100. I'm not
but
100%
probably
sure on
shouldn't.
No, the stabilizer.
No, you can. I if it was my car, I would do it. But like in her question, she had asked about like a 5 years. I would not do that. I wouldn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
try to put a stabilizer in it.
Yeah.
But if it's only been like 9 months to a year, sure.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
It's not
the
gonna be
stabilizer
perfect.
you had to put in when you parked it.
There's two different kinds.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I've been putting.
So
one
there's
in.
a stabilizer and then there's a rejuvenator.
Something like
What I'm
that,
hearing,
yeah.
yeah.
I can't. I feel really bad saying this, but I use it, like I have a brand new Dodge Dart, and I use that stuff inside of mine, but it helps clear the lines and stuff, so it helps keep them
Yeah, that's
clean.
what I was told. But then I was so scared to put something random in my tank.
Yeah, no, Seafoam's really good.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh
told.
my god, another promo. We should be... First is Tacoma, now the Seafoam.
Yeah, no. But I was just also scared, like, you know, you're not supposed to put stuff in your air conditioning thing, and random, the.
No,
yeah.
not that, because it has different stuff inside of it that can clog up the
Yeah.
compressor.
But that's what made me worry, because I was like, oh, what is this stuff? Has stuff in it that clogs up things.
yeah, no. And it's not like radiator stop leak, because that stuff's also kind of bad
Yeah.
too, but this stuff is supposed to be good.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would use that. Keep doing what you're doing.
You do what you do, girl.
Just get a big gas station of old gas. Sell it on the old gas market.
Bad gas.
Go
All
to
right.
Manny's for old gas.
Thanks for your question,
Yes.
Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I feel like I have a question.
I feel like I have gas just listening to that question.
So this is actually just coming from me. I had an experience recently where I couldn't read if a battery was charged or not, and I spent a lot of time putting the car on jack stands and looking at a bunch of stuff when all the while battery just needed to be recharged. So, Eileen.
I too have done this.
Yeah.
Is there like a rule of thumb when you're trying to read a charger or your multimeter so that you don't, I mean, it was fun and all, but...
If you want to get out there and get driving.
yeah. I mean, I had other stuff I couldn't do.
Instead of putting your car on 4 jack stands.
Getting under it, looking
Weird.
at the fucking wire, looking down on the ground. Anyway,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. There is a...
The question is, how do you look at...
Not be a dingus.
Yeah. How do you look at the battery charger to make sure your battery is either charged, right? Or not charged?
Or not charged. Yeah, it just turned out it was totally dead.
Do you have an
Well, the charger you were pointing at earlier was a little, I can see how that would be confusing. Because it was talking about a float charge and stuff like that instead of like a regular car battery charging.
Right.
So a way that you can, there's 2 different ways you can tell if a battery is good or bad. One, take it out and take it over to the parts store, and then because they have this special battery checker thingies that will check cold cranking amps in the battery and will also check voltage, because you need to have both for the battery to be good.
Right.
I have put my multimeter up to a battery and been like, oh, there's like 11.6 volts in it. Cool, it should be starting my car. But then I'm like, it's not charging, or it's not starting, and put one of those battery tester, because that'll test the cold cranking amps. And then it's like, no, you only have like 96 cold cranking amps. And so it's like, that's why it's not starting. It's got volts, but not amperage. So that I can actually get into a lot about all this electrical and how to read a multimeter and stuff, but that's a lot to get into.
Yeah.
But to just check, start with a multimeter, make sure you have it on DC voltage. which will be the big V, and then a solid line, and then a dotted line, and because that's direct current. So put it on there at the 20 volts. And then you read it from there and see how many volts are in the battery to begin with.
And then can we talk a little bit about what the difference between amps and voltage are?
Electricity, yeah.
I mean,
I feel like there's a lot of
getting too
electricity
in
in
depth.
this room right now. No, it's just a quick, listeners,
I'll
what do you
make-
think?
I don't
We
think.
wanna hear it.
I
We
don't
wanna
think there's anything quick. Probably
It will
about
be. I'll make it a quickie.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll make it a
Yeah,
quickie.
it's a quickie. Yeah.
So basically, the amperage is what pushes the volts through. So you need all those cold cranking amps or cranking amps or whatever to push that voltage through out of the battery into the vehicle. See, told you I can make it quick.
So
when
cold cranking amps pushes the energy through the battery into the vehicle.
So basically, I kind of went off. It's actually just amps.
Okay,
But in a battery, you have two sets of, you have the regular cranking amperage, which is when it's warm, and the cold cranking amperage will be the amperage at which the battery is best performing when it's cold.
Okay.
Electricity doesn't like cold, it likes hot. So, and that's why they have that cold cranking. That's why you're like, oh, why I could start my car all throughout the summer, but once it hits winter, I can't start it because when it gets below a certain temperature, there's not enough of.
Okay. And it will
Exactly.
say that on your battery, like,
Uh-huh.
oh, the cold cranking amperage is not as good for this temperature, and then if it's that temperature, it won't start. Is that pretty
No,
much?
so so the big CA, which is cranking amperage, is always going to be higher. So let's say you have a 790 cranking amperage, and then you can have where it says 550 cold cranking amperage.
Okay.
Because the amperage likes the heat, and it'll be always higher up here. And then the cold cranking amperage will always be the lowest one. Once it starts to get below that, it starts diminishing when it gets colder outside.
Okay.
So it could still start at 500 if it's even rated at 550 cold cranking amps, and it could still start at 500 at like 40 degrees. But then once you start dropping, I can't remember, like every 10 degrees is a certain amount of, it goes down. And you need a certain amount to start your car, which will normally be what that cold cranking amperage is.
So are amps the force and then voltage is the amount?
Force and power.
Force and power.
Yeah.
Okay. Force and power, Mandy.
Sounds like your new band, Emily. Fart, force, and power.
Fart, force, power, underwear.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, I think that's all of our questions. Do you
Yeah.
guys have questions? Anyone?
I
In
mean,
the audience?
I could
Any
go.
of you guys?
Yeah, in the audience. Yeah, well, we can't really hear the audience.
Any of our other co-hosts have questions?
And we'll go back over the gas thing
Oh,
the
yeah,
next
Tiffany,
episode,
yeah.
Tiffany. But I think I'm good. I mean, all that electricity stuff totally boggles my mind and confuses me anyway, so.
Yeah, it's a little hard to just
Yeah.
wrap it into one really
Right.
quick and
Yeah.
like throw it out there and be like, oh, this is all of it. But
I think I kind of got the gist. Probably not. But
just take the battery out, take it to a parts store, and have them test it.
That would have saved me a lot of time, people.
Just because they have this special tester where they can test the voltage
Yeah,
and
yeah.
amperage at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it to Napa first, and the guy was like, "Oh, it's so low that it won't even read. It wouldn't read the amperage on his thing." He was like, "It's from this batteries and bulb store, so take it to them." And he's like, "It's probably under warranty still because it's a pretty new battery."
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that it could be so low that it wouldn't really read correctly." Because I know nothing about everything. Everything about nothing.
Those were good questions. Thanks, people.
Yeah, thanks, people.
Call us for some more. And don't forget.
Yeah, that number is
1-833-CAR-CRUSH. That's 1-833-CAR-KRUSH.
And then you can also write us at hotboxing@carcrush.com. And for our block party.
And if you have questions, yeah, like she just said. August 17th, block party. Don't forget.
7700 Southeast Start. 3 to 8 p.m.
Adios.
Amigos.